Hello kids, welcome to Notebook. Children, have you noticed that in every video of Notebook, we say hello in the beginning and goodbye in the end? We keep repeating these greetings in every video. Similarly, every day you wake up, brush your teeth, get ready for school, eat your breakfast, and you are off to school. You keep repeating these activities every morning as a habit or a rule. Only on Sunday you break the rule, right? This repetition of activities according to a habit or rule is a pattern in your behavior. We can see many other things following a pattern. For example, the minute hand in a clock. It visits all the 12 numbers every hour. Let us write this in a single line. Between 12 noon to 1 p.m., the minute hand visits every number once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 12. Again, between 2 to 3 p.m., the minute hand visits every number once again. So again we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and onwards till 12. For every hour, it does the same. Hence, the 12 numbers are repeated and it goes on and on until the clock is damaged. So, do you see the repetition? This is a pattern with 12 numbers from the clock. You can make such repetitions from the days of a calendar too. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then again the same repeats. You also see patterns of designs in saris, shirts, wrapping papers, floors, and a lot of other things. For example, in this rangoli, the 3 leaves are once straight and once upside down alternately. Mother Nature has also created various patterns around us. For example, the petals of all roses are arranged in the same manner. Their colors are different. The honeycomb is also a pattern of hexagons, and so are the spots on a leopard. But why do we try to understand the pattern of something? To help us predict and prepare for the future. For example, the seasons follow a pattern: summer, monsoon, autumn, winter, spring, and again summer. That is why we are able to prepare ourselves with woolens in winters, umbrellas in monsoons, and lots of ice creams in summers. Can you imagine what would happen if monsoons arrived instead of winters and winters arrived instead of summer? When suddenly the unexpected happens in a pattern, everything goes haywire. For example, in a traffic signal, all cars stop and go according to a pattern of the lights: red, yellow, green. But what if one of the cars does not follow the rules? There will be an accident. Thus, this rule breaker car breaks the pattern of stop and go. If all the other drivers notice the pattern breaker, then they can avoid the accident by stopping their cars. Hence, it is important to follow a pattern, as well as to note when the pattern is broken. Let us see some patterns in shapes, letters, pictures, and numbers. We will also see some pattern breakers. In this picture, can you see a pattern? All the designs are a group of 3 rings, colored orange, white, and green. If you see carefully, the first figure is the same as the 4th. The second one is the same as the 5th. The third one is the same as the 6th. The first 3 are repeated in the next 3. Can you guess the pattern in the 7th and 8th image? The 7th and the 8th images would be the same as the 1st and 2nd, or 4th and 5th respectively. In this picture, there is a moon appearing after every 4 stars. So, each of the 4 stars and a moon can be a group appearing many times. If you have to carry on the pattern after the 3rd moon, you have to make another group of 4 stars and a moon, and so on. Can you guess in the following pictures which is the pattern breaker, the odd man out? This is a series of boats and their sail is blowing along the wind direction. However, the 5th one has a faulty sail as it is blowing away from the wind direction. That is the odd man out. Here is a series of some flowers. They form a beautiful pattern. What is the bee doing in the middle of all of them? He is the odd man out in the pattern. What should be the next picture in this pattern? The next picture will be the same figure. Only the yellow shade should be at the bottom. If you want to continue, you should draw the same 4 pictures over and over again until you're tired. Let us see some patterns with letters and numbers. In this pattern, 3 letters appear in every box. The rules are, they're ordered like the English alphabet. The last 2 of every box is the first 2 of the next box. And once a letter appears in the first in any box, it does not appear again. For example, CDE is in the usual order. CD is last in the second box and first in the third box. Since C is the first position in the third box, it never appears again. This pattern can go on till the last 3 VWX, WXY and XYZ. If you notice, all the letters appear 3 times in the pattern except A, B, X, Y and Z. A and Z appear only once. B, X and Y appear twice each. Isn't it interesting, kids? Let us see some funny words which have a pattern. Can you see a pattern in the word madam? It spells same forwards as well as backwards. So is kayak, civic and race car. These kinds of words are called palindromes. They look the same from either direction. You can also make longer palindromes like never odd or even, or rats live on no evil star. They all spell the same forwards and backwards. So you see, we can form patterns even with numbers. We will see more number patterns in the next video. See you there. Goodbye.